As those numbers continue to climb and more deaths are reported, more families are dealing with the loss of their loved ones. One of the deaths reported in Warwick County today is attributed to a nursing facility there, Woodmont Health Campus. Eyewitness News' Miranda Meister spoke with the family of that woman and puts in perspective for us tonight what a loss from COVID-19 looks like.
At 11:25, they called me and said my mom passed away.
A phone call Charles Frederick and his sisters hoped they wouldn't receive. Their mother, 82-year-old Mary Frederick, was a resident at Woodmont Health Campuses in Boonville for only a couple months when she contracted COVID-19. She was originally there to get care in preparation for a hip surgery. But her son, Charles, says he was working on taking her out of the facility.
Talking to her on the phone, she was getting very disoriented, and I was under the impression it was just from being isolated.
But all of that came to a halt when they learned Mary had COVID-19.
I had to keep it together because I had to tell my mom. She started crying. She said she didn't want to die there. That was on Friday. And I said, I'm doing everything I can to get you out. Promise.
From there, she was treated at Woodmont, but her breathing problems increased. So they transferred care to St. Vincent in Evansville. There, they treated Mary with convalescent plasma infusions, just one of the weapons health providers are using to beat COVID-19. For Mary, it didn't work.
So we stopped the COVID treatments, and they put her on morphine and Ativan.
In the last week, Charles says the family was preparing to make their last calls and say goodbye.
We could call and they would take the phone in. So I let everybody talk to her, and I waited for 3 days for me to call. I wanted to make sure everybody spoke to her because I knew once I did, that would be it.
His mother died the next afternoon. He says he's worried how far this virus will go.
I'm just really concerned on how many more people. How many more?
The Frederick family plans to celebrate the life of Mary as she was just days away from her birthday when she died. Miranda Meister, Eyewitness News.
A face behind one of those numbers.